Everyone thinks Renault makes affordable city cars. But the Renault Scenic E-Tech Electric just beat the BMW 5 Series to win European Car of the Year. And it did it with a battery system that changes the entire game. This is the French SUV that quietly buried every assumption about what an electric family car should cost. From the outside, the Scenic looks clean and modern without trying too hard. You get slim LED headlights up front and chunky taillights that make the rear end look wider than it actually is. It sits compact at 4.47 meters long, but the proportions work because the wheels are pushed right to the corners. The gradient effect on the fake grille catches light in a way that makes you look twice. But open the hood and you see where Renault spent the engineering budget. The long-range version packs an 87 kilowatt-hour battery paired with a 220 horsepower electric motor pumping out 300 newton-meters of torque. That battery delivers 625 kilometers of WLTP range, not the optimistic range you see in ads, real highway range that actually works when you need to drive from Berlin to Munich without stopping twice. The system supports 150 kilowatt DC fast charging, which means you grab 200 kilometers of range in the time it takes to drink a coffee. An 11 kilowatt AC charger comes standard for overnight home charging. Renault engineered this platform with a heat pump that preserves range in cold weather instead of killing it like cheaper EVs. The battery sits low in the chassis, which drops the center of gravity and makes the handling feel planted without needing heavy suspension tuning. One-pedal driving mode with 5 regeneration levels means you can drive through city traffic using just the accelerator. The paddle shifters behind the wheel adjust regen strength on the fly. Energy recovery happens with every deceleration, so you put power back into the battery instead of wasting it as heat through brake pads. This is the system that convinced 59 European automotive journalists to vote it ahead of cars costing twice as much. Inside, you get Google built in with over 50 apps already loaded into the OpenR Link system. The 12-inch touchscreen responds instantly, and the voice control actually understands you. The Solar Bay panoramic sunroof switches between 4 opacity levels with a touch or voice command. Boot space sits at 545 liters, which expands to 1670 liters with the rear seats folded. Front seats come with electric adjustment and heating in the Esprit Alpine trim, plus a 9-speaker Harman Kardon sound system. The cabin uses 70% recycled materials and the entire vehicle is 90% recyclable at end of life. Made in Douai, France, which keeps production close to European buyers and supports local jobs. The Scenic E-Tech long range starts around €47,000 before incentives. With government subsidies in most European countries, you drop below €43,000 for a Car of the Year winner with 625 kilometers of range. Skoda Enyaq costs similar but gives you 100 kilometers less range. Tesla Model Y Premium sits at €47,000 with comparable range, but you lose the build quality and interior refinement. The question is not whether this is good value. The question is whether you are ready to drive an electric SUV that actually works for European road trips without range anxiety. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.